Good evening, everyone. Once again to the Blue Stand. We're doing the Chelsea Brentford reaction, plus everything else, all the other results and Premiership talk. Yeah, so I will start with Frank Lampard's press conference. It was a bad defeat again, losing 2-0 again at home. We're getting into a habit of losing 2-0. Brighton, now Brentford, it's unbelievable what's going on with this club, but we're going to come to that. I will start with Frank Lampard's words today after the game, that is. Yeah, he was saying we uh, lack to score as usual. We get near the goal and we're not decisive. Um, he was very sympathetic towards the team. I don't know why. You shouldn't be too sympathetic because they're not actually doing fighting or playing for this team. They're not playing for the badge. No spirit, no nothing. This, it's ridiculous. So I don't know. He should, play praising the team for trying. It didn't try enough for me. Uh, but he acknowledged the fans' frustration at the end of another disappointing day. Yeah, of course, he can't not say that. He said he feels for the players because at the moment they're very low on confidence. Everyone is around 20% lower on confidence. We control the game possession-wise, Lampard said. Brentford are a very good team. They're good. They're good. They're very good at what they do. We dominated the second half, and they scored on a breakaway. I don't know about dominating, but we played at the start of the second half. We were a bit better because the subs he made. He had to make. We're gonna come to that anyway. Yeah, he was saying the details of the game are pretty clear. We are lacking the belief when we get to the top end of the pitch. That's been the whole season for us. What else? He was talking about. He said, "I can't talk about any application things about the squad. When we get half chances, we are not taking them. This club has been through many good moments, but at the moment, it is tough." He added. Uh, and then he went on to say, "We would love a magic wand. Uh, it does not come in football in the Premier League. We will have to fight for our good moments and find balance going forward." Um, he was saying about the recruitment at the start of the season. Some of the recruitment has been younger players, and you have to understand it will take time. Everyone is very short term at the moment in football, so people might not see through it yet. I am proud of the players giving good application, trying everything. They are really disappointed in the dressing room, and the fans should have no doubt about that. Yeah, we know that, Frank, but it's not good. You can't keep saying that, praising the players. It only makes them worse. We need a tough manager in there. I will come to that in a minute. Yeah. And what else do you have to say? Yeah, he said, "I have no problems with the fans booing. I'm not sitting here to go against the fans and say I don't boo the players and say don't boo the players. Absolutely not. But I will defend the players because they are young lads who want to do well. Is there?" He was saying, "Is there only issue with confidence? It's an only issue with confidence." Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it is. He was saying. What else he was saying? Yeah. Yeah, and the balance of the squad he was saying is not correct. And he was talking about Brentford. If you think Brentford are going to come and turn you around and have corners and throw-ins, and you're going to walk that game, it's not the case anytime. And when you're in a moment of lack of confidence, it's difficult to win any game. What else? He didn't say much really. He said, I'm supporting the players. They performed, in my opinion, like they wanted to win it. It didn't look like it to me. They wanted to win it. Yeah, the club is used to winning a lot, but now those aims are not here, not there. So we have to keep going. That's about what he said, really. Nothing, new. Uh, yeah, and the problem is for me. Let's start with the game. The game we started very slow. Brentford were a better team by far in the first half. They got the goal. They got the goal from the first goal was deflected off Aspie actually, but still, it was 1-0 to them. First of all, let's start. Sorry, I forgot to mention the lineup. I was so shocked when I saw that lineup come out. I was tweeting on Twitter, we're going to get walloped. Sterling, number 9, playing Sterling as a number 9, and County and Gallagher, along just behind him as the attack. Doesn't make sense. Didn't make sense at all. I don't know what he was thinking. Mostly, that's what we went wrong, I think. And the defense wasn't really good. Lack of confidence, like you said. We let in 2 silly goals. First one should have done better, but we didn't defend well. Second one, first one, and the second one was a counter-attack. We were, second half, we were pressing them. For 20 minutes, I would say we were, looking like we could score, but it didn't happen. I didn't understand why, you have players like Aubameyang, Mudryk, Madeki. Why don't you start them? Why keep starting Sterling? He's not for Chelsea. I keep saying it. He's not a Chelsea man. He's been out for all season. He only played well when Tuchel was here the first few games. And he ain't got a clue. He has to go for me. And I don't know why he persisted. Why do you play him, up front anyway? If you're going to play him, put him on the left or the right wing, where that's his position. And Kanté can't. What you expect Kanté to do? Kanté is a DM. He's not a number 10. Or Gallagher the same. Completely wrong tactics. Unbelievable. So he went downhill. Then it was too late. He brought Aubameyang on. He brought Mudryk on, Madeki on. But it was too late. We were 2-0 down. And we lost the game because of Frank Lampard. As we know, we love Frank Lampard, great legend player. But, this ain't going to do his CV any good. Played 5, lost 5. And actually, I can go back. He's played the last 19 games, he's won 1 game as a manager with Everton and Chelsea. Unbelievable. We knew the season was done really from the beginning when Bowley sacked Tuchel. As soon as that happened, I knew that's it. We're finished. What made it worse, he brought the wrong guy in, bringing Graham Potter. No chance in hell he was going to get this club going. A Tim Pot manager trying to get a big club like Chelsea going. Ridiculous. Then, instead of sacking him earlier, we waited too long. eventually he heard about the fans. We were going crazy, petitions and all that, and so he sacks the Potter, and then was Bowley thinking, let's bring Frank Lampard to steady the fans, so they don't think about the board and how bad what they're doing. So he brings Frank Lampard to give us some happiness, I would say. Yeah, I could understand it, but we didn't expect this not to lose 5 straight games. It's never happened to us. We have to go back 30 years, I think, even more when that happened. This is the worst Chelsea I've ever seen in my life. I've seen, second division sides and all that, but at least they showed fight and pride. This team is not showing nothing. It's got to be a rebuild. I know it's a rebuild of the club, but Bowley's doing it the wrong way. Absolutely. I don't know what the Vivell, we Stanley and all these football people he's got. What are they doing? They don't have a clue either. So, looks like Pochettino is a favourite to come in. And why is he not in now? Why is he not in to watch this team? If you want to bring him in now so he can sit there and watch the remaining of the games. But, it's crazy. And for me personally, I don't think Pochettino's going to work. He might come in, win a few, but I don't think he's the right guy to get Chelsea going again. I can see it happening. He will come in, fail, the fans be screaming again. Then they're going to have to sack him. And what are they going to do after? Who are they going to bring in? Who's going to want to come in? For me, there's only one guy who can save the club, and that's Jose Mourinho. Even I wouldn't mind Antonio Conte coming back. Some people think, they laugh when I say that, but no, this is serious. These guys, they won't stand up for any rubbish. If they're going out, if things don't go bad with the next manager, which I hope it won't be Pochettino somehow, but it looks like it. Then they're going to go begging for Mourinho to come. They're going to go on their knees and beg him to come. That's what I can see happening. The season is done, and we're not absolutely safe yet. It's mathematically possible that we could get relegated if, the teams behind us start winning and we keep losing. If we lose our next, we got 6 games. Let's go through the games, see who we got. Right, yeah. So this coming Tuesday, we play Arsenal at the Emirates. Then for Saturday, after the Arsenal game, we got Bournemouth. We got Bournemouth away. That won't be 3:00 kickoff. Bournemouth away. Then the following game, and then we're at Forest at home. These games ain't going to be easy. These two, Bournemouth and Forest, we should be getting 6 points, but will we? It ain't going to be easy. Bournemouth are fighting for their lives, so is Forest. And after them two, we have City away, Man United away, and Newcastle the last game at home. So this is if we lost the last 5, how are we going to win any of these games? We can possibly lose all of them, the way the team is going now. So I'm not saying we're going to get relegated. I think we probably managed to get at least 1 more point, maybe 3 points out of the lot. Maybe, but it's crazy what's going on. The lineup was bad. Brentford deserved to win. Let's just go. It was bad, a very bad show. Hold on, we'll bring the league table soon. Yeah, just showing a few clips. As here's Mbembo after he scored. Brentford celebrating. They beat us last year. After all those years, I forgot how many years it was. More than 30 something years. since they beat us at the Bridge. They've done it twice in 1 year. It's unacceptable. Yeah, here's our great defense. Didn't have a clue. Brighton again. Sorry, Brentford celebrating. Yeah, he brought Aubameyang on. Look, I don't blame him. He should have started the game. Aubameyang hasn't played how many minutes this season? He should play him more. I think he learned his lesson after last night. I think Aubameyang will start against Arsenal. So would Mudryk and McDakey. They should drop Sterling for sure. Gallagher has to be dropped. Chalobah as well has to be dropped for me. Aspie, he's getting on. We love Aspie, but he can't do it. He showed yesterday he hasn't got it anymore. So, we got players in the squad. He can bring, try different players. So let's see what he does with that. Yeah. There was a few games yesterday. West Ham lost 2-1 to Liverpool. Forest, they beat Brighton 3-1 after going down 1-0. They're going to get confidence. So, when we play them, they could be in good form. It won't be easy. City, of course, demolished Arsenal 4-1. Tonight, there's 3 games tonight. Southampton, Bournemouth, Everton, Newcastle, and Tottenham, Man United. They should be kicking off any time now, I think. 7:45, yeah. So, doesn't look too good, I'm afraid. No wonder no panelists has come on. No one's shown up tonight because everyone's so fed up. They all gave up. They've given up about the season. They don't want to talk about the failures anymore. So I don't blame anyone for not coming on. It's just me, I'm afraid. So let's see what's going on. It's crazy now. Yeah, it is crazy. Let's go to the league tables just to check that as well. Yeah, so we got Arsenal. They got 75 points, still on top. City 73 points, but 2 games in hand. So City looking, they're going to win the league. For me, I had City from the start. Arsenal were in dreamland thinking they're going to win a title again. It ain't going to happen. Newcastle flying. They've got 60 points on third. United on 59 on fourth. If they beat Tottenham, they can go above Newcastle. But, to Saturday when Newcastle play again. Then you got Villa 54, Liverpool 53 points. Tottenham have gone down to 7th. They're out of the top 4. Tottenham is 7, Brighton 49, Brentford 47 in 9th place. Then you've got Fulham 45 points, and we're still 11th, 39 points. Where we've been there for how many games now? We're stuck on 39. And 12th place, Crystal Palace, 37 points. They're only 2 points behind us. So if we go and lose to Arsenal and Palace win on Saturday, that's it. They will go above us. We're going to go down to 12. And Wolves as well, 37 points. Even West Ham, they got 34 points. So that's why I'm saying it's not impossible for us to go down. Even Bournemouth, 34 points. I know it's these sides have more chance of going down. Hold on. West Ham 34, Bournemouth 34, Leeds on 30, Forest on 30, Leicester 29, Everton 29, and Southampton 25. But it looks like Southampton, for me, they're going to go. It's a big fight for the next two places for Everton, Leicester, Forest, Leeds, Bournemouth. I can go all the way to us. The next two clubs who might go down could be any two out of the next one from us downwards. So it could be Wolves, West Ham, Bournemouth, Leeds, or Forest. The only one certain, I think, right now is Southampton, because Everton on 29 points, Leicester 29. It's very tight. So, anything can happen. It's unbelievable what's going on. We have a comment from Bobby here. Yeah, big up, Bobby. I'm so upset about the situation. Yeah, Bobby, we all are, but we had worse. This is a wake up call for the trophy winning fans of us who haven't seen nothing but trophies. The last 20 years they've been watching, under Roman, winning trophy after trophy, and they don't know what second division football is like or anything like that. So it's a wake up call to these fans of us, I think. I'm not upset. I'm used to it. I know Chelsea will be back, as we all know. We've been down how many million times and we come back up. I'm not worried about coming back up, but I'm not sure if Pochettino is the right guy right now or next season. I don't think he's going to last either. Yeah, so big up, Bobby. Come on if you want. I'll send you the link already. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's upset about our team. Yes, no problem. It's normal. So some interesting games tonight, really. Everton, Newcastle. Everton need to win. Imagine Everton win, we get more deep, more in trouble. But I don't think Newcastle are going to go and lose. They're on form, and you've got Southampton, Bournemouth. What a battle on the south coast, massive game. That's an interesting game to watch, actually. And Tottenham, of course, against United. Yeah, so let's see what happens with them. Yeah, so let me just see where's anyone coming on, or we're going to have an early show tonight. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so let's see what happens, with the rest of our games. See what we do. But it's not going to be easy. I can see us going to Arsenal and getting really smashed. I've never said that before, because I can't see these players fighting. And I think we have if he changes it, and where's their Fofana? He wasn't even on the sub bench. Why you don't try him? Why don't let him to lose? But he keeps persisting with Sterling, number 9. Sterling is not for Chelsea. Why did Pep get rid of him? Because he was no good anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we keep getting. JK just text me he's on his way, so we carry on. Yeah. So what else did I say? The team. Yeah, I wait for JK. We can do the. I can do that till he comes anyway. Anyone wants to in the chat wants to put their ratings for our great performance last night? They're welcome. But yeah, if you want to do that, you can do it. And when JK comes and anyone else, we do it together. Yeah. So Let's see what else Frank Lampard had to say. I think he said, well, I said everything he said. Yeah, sorry, one second. Yes, on the table, it doesn't look brilliant for us. Just looking again, just to check. Southampton 25, right? So they're playing Bournemouth. Bournemouth 34 points. So if Bournemouth going to win, they're going to be 2 points behind us as well. We're going to have Palace, Wolves, and Bournemouth just 2 points behind us. We can easily, drop down. So we got 6 games left. But it's very hard for us to get relegated. I know, but it's not impossible. It's not the way we're going. So let's see what happens. JK's big up, Nick. I'll be honest in a sec. Yeah, we're waiting for you. Don't worry. Come on when you can. Yeah, so it doesn't look really good, people. But let's go back when, Bowley decided to get rid of Tuchel. I know at the end, Tuchel was great when he came in. He changed the team. No one could get past us. Rudiger was reborn. Christensen, Alonso, Tuchel done unbelievable when he came in. And, we were doing all right. We were top of the table. Then we had a lot of problems. Suddenly, Rhys James, I remember, and Ben Chilwell got injured. We lost them too. They were our main supply of it, for the attack. And once we lost them, then we had the whole Lukaku situation. And he started great when he came in, scoring goals, Then Tuchel, just doesn't like to use a centre forward. He plays a different way. So that started Lukaku's frustrations. Then he went on that interview, made it worse. And we had COVID that time. We had a lot of things going on. And Tuchel done unbelievable to win us a Champions League, World Cup, the World Club Cup, and the Super Cup. He done unbelievable, the guy. I still love Tuchel, great manager. Then, he had his problems, coming to the end of last season, was it last season, near the end? He had his personal issues. He had a divorce going on, and he didn't look himself after that. And then, Tuchel, and then Bowley, when he took over, he promised a lot of things, and he's actually done a lot of things. He promised to back the manager. He backed Tuchel, but the players Tuchel wanted at the time, we couldn't get. Because some of them wanted to go to different clubs. It was just didn't happen. We wanted Rafinha. We wanted Lewandowski, Koundé. It didn't happen for Tuchel. Then Bowley, I don't know what happened. Actually, they couldn't agree with things. So Bowley decided he's going to go for a new process. A new process. So he sacked Tuchel. He thought, let's start a new process. We need a new young manager to take over, and I will get him all the young players, all the great young players in the world. So that's what he did. But he brought the wrong one in. Graham Potter, of all people. I thought he was a joke when I heard. I didn't know at the time, and JK texted me. He said, our new manager is Graham Potter. I said, what? God, I couldn't believe it, but it was true. Potter came in. I thought when he came in, I thought we have to give him time, give him a chance. But the guy just couldn't get going with his assistant there. How many times did I go to Chelsea and watch both of them sitting there clueless on that bench and making wrong decisions, taking the wrong players off, bringing the other wrong players on? It happened too many times. I was at Southampton when we lost 1-0. And we had Madeki playing, Deshov Fofana, Their trophy final was the best player on that pitch in that first half. Every Chelsea fan will agree. Then what's he done? What's he do, Potter? He takes him off for no reason at all. He wasn't injured or nothing. He just took him off. I forgot who he brought on. Maybe Sterling or someone. And we lost 1-0. And we just carried on like that. We, getting a few draws, 0-0, and losing most of the games. And the fans were getting frustrated. I even tried to protest, but no one came to come with me and protest to get Potter out earlier. He should have gone earlier. That's what the whole problem is now. If they sacked him earlier, we could have been in a different position. Sacked him too late. Frank, the only, like I said, he came in to steady the fans because they were really upset. They didn't like what's going on. And he showed yesterday. I wasn't surprised when I saw empty seats for the first time this season. The bridge wasn't fully packed. Every game before Brentford was packed. Even Brighton was packed. Last night there was a lot of empty seats, and I don't blame the fans. The only way to show boldly that we ain't going to take all this rubbish anymore is don't turn up. Simple. Don't turn up. Don't turn up in your thousands, not hundreds, thousands. Then he has to think and do what we think. Pochettino, I don't know. He's not Graham Potter. He's a good manager, but he's not an elite manager. You can't put him up there with Jose Mourinho or Antonio Conte or Enrique. People like that. You can't put him there. So things went wrong, and here we are. There's not much else to say, really. I'm waiting for JK. It should be here in a minute. We can have his word as well, and we do the ratings, which ain't going to be much for these players of ours. Yeah. So yeah, that's the story really. I don't know what people you lot in the chat think about the Pochettino. We're gonna give him time, give him a chance. But if it doesn't go well, who would you have? Who will be next? We've gone through so many managers, and at the moment, even Pochettino's probably thinking, "God, am I going to really go here there?" The set we're in, he must be thinking. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know what JK is, if he's coming or not. But I'm going to do the ratings, and if it comes, it comes. Otherwise, we'll have an early night tonight. So Kepa, I can't blame Kepa, really. Wasn't his fault. I'll give him average 5, I think, 5 for him. Fofana, same, nothing special again. 5. Even Thiago Silva didn't make any big mistakes, but no one deserved more than 5. I'll give him 5 as well. Chalobah, I'll give him 4.5. Yeah. Let's go to. Sorry, where were we? Chalobah. Aspie, yeah, I knew Aspie. He's getting on. He couldn't really do anything. He tried, but no good. So Aspie, I think, will get 5 as well. Chilwell, nothing special. Even his crosses wasn't that good. He done one good cross, one good corner. That was it. Oh, okay. Who's that? OG, we're in the mud. Yes, yeah, OG, we're in the mud, but we had worse than this. Come on if you want. You have the link if you want to come on before I end the show. It might be an early show tonight. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, OG's jumped on. We'll just put him on. Let him have his seat.
Yo, big up, Nick,
OG,
man. What are you
big
saying?
up. God, I've
I'm
been
not
saying
gonna.
everything.
I'm in like
Go
the
on, go
worst
on.
place to do this, man. I'm in the flipping restaurant, man. But
That's all right.
I see you there, and I was like, you know what? I just want to give a quick rant, man. I see Lampard's little press conferences, yeah. I was
Yeah,
thinking like, oh, he's
go
trying to
ahead. Yeah,
he's trying to go on our side as the fans, yeah. You know, he's saying he doesn't, you know, he condones the brewing, but he'll still defend his players. He's trying to make everyone happy right now.
yeah, you
That's the
can't.
worst
That's
place
the
to
thing.
be. Yeah, you can't make everyone happy. It's impossible. Like he's
And
in the worst place.
OG, don't you think? I went through his press conference before you come. He's
Oh,
saying it doesn't make sense. He's saying, they all tried, they
it's
all tried.
contradicting statements.
Trying what? If he was a proper manager, he'd be condemning them, not praising them for what? That's crazy.
Yeah, man,
I'll let
it
you,
does have Harry
yeah.
Potter vibes.
Worse, I think worse. It's getting worse. God.
Yeah. But I
Oh,
just want to say
unbelievable.
to all the fans out there, yeah, no matter what happens, his player legacy is separate from his manager legacy. A lot of people are trying to mix them together. No,
You
no, no, they're
can't,
two
yeah.
separate things. You can't. Oil and water. But yeah, man, I see Lampard lasting till the end, till the Newcastle game. All he needs is one draw, and he'll be here right to the end. You know?
Yeah, and can you see us getting that draw? I went through all the games, yeah, and Southampton and Bournemouth actually playing tonight. If Bournemouth win tonight, they're 2 points behind us.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They
Bro,
got
we're literally in
yeah.
a relegation battle, man.
We
We've got
are.
Bournemouth.
It's not impossible. Look, what could happen? All right, it's more or less Southampton are gone, but the next two teams from Wolves downwards, any two can go down. So if we lose the next 6 games, we got a big possibility. It depends
I
what
still
they.
feel like
I don't
we're gonna
think we
beat
will.
Forest. I feel like we'll beat Forest next week, and that will end
No,
the whole
I was
relegation thing.
I was saying that before, but look what they did to Brighton. They were losing 1-0 last night. They won 3-1. Forest.
Yeah, that was mad. That was mad. Are you
You
coming to
know,
the Forest? Are you going to the Forest game?
yeah, I should be. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'll
vital
see you
now.
there, man.
Yeah,
I'll
if
see you
you're
there,
going,
man.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm there, man. By
I'll
the
call you.
dugout, man.
Send me your number and we meet up.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
I'll send you on Twitter, man. But look, I gotta go, man. You can hear I got
okay.
kids around me. I'm McDonald's, just chilling.
Yeah, that's all right. Thanks for coming on,
Yeah, no,
OG.
don't watch that, man. Just want to say
Yeah,
Lampard, always a legend. Manager, not so much.
yeah, of course. We love
Right,
Frank.
man.
Frank, don't get it wrong. We're gonna boo because
Exactly.
we're frustrated, but we're not booing you. Not for your legacy. That won't stop. You're, big legend, one of our best legends ever. So, but
Maybe.
you can't manage. I have to be truthful. You can't manage.
Yeah.
I hope you're there, Frank. I suggest you go back on the BBC with Gary Lineker, Shearer, and you because you're a great pandit. You ain't gonna be a manager. Sorry, you
Facts.
can't be.
You
Can't be
should
a
become a
manager.
pundit, man. But I see
Yeah, that's
Dills
what he
here saying he's
was.
flying back. I see Dills saying down there he's
Yeah,
flying back,
deals
man.
is. Big up deals. Thanks for the
Big up, bro. Enjoy
comment.
your little holiday, man. But anyway, I got to cut as well, man. As I said, it's getting hectic out here.
Okay, yeah, thanks for jumping on.
Oh,
And
no, don't, till next time, I'll try coming for long, the whole hour.
yeah, we're gonna do the Arsenal preview on Monday night. That's next.
Oh, I don't know about that. Let's do
I've
the review. If we win, I'll come on.
we have to do a preview though. Let's see if I'll send Ghana King a text so he comes on. Let's see if he
All right,
does.
brother. All right, man. Take care, Nick, man.
Okay,
All right,
take
best of
care.
luck, man. Big up, man. Big up.
Cheers,
Okay, man.
OG. Big up to you. Yeah, big up to OG. Great Chelsea fanatic like myself. Deals, big up to Deals. You say big up my boss Nick and OG flying back to UK in 1 a.m. in the morning. Valencia being a pleasure to be at. Yeah, I'm glad you had a great holiday, Deals. So you'll be back tomorrow. Be nice to see you again, talk again on Twitter and all that. Yeah, so yeah, big up to you, deals. Yeah, so yeah, here we have Max coming in. Welcome to Max. Max, well, I went through the press conference. I saw your show as well. We're all really disappointed in the word. I don't know what it is. I talked about the game. I talked about where I haven't done the ratings. I was going through the ratings when suddenly OG came and left. But we can do that together. Yeah, really terrible display again. And I don't know. I don't understand Frank's comments. He's praising the players. What for? Don't praise them too much. Because Max, go ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, I can understand why he's trying to, because their confidence is really, really low at the moment, and he's trying to. I think they've tried everything. They've tried the motivation side. They've tried to try and scolding the players at times.
Yeah.
But now he's probably trying to arm around the shoulders. That's the only thing I can think of, because
yeah, that's what he's doing. But I don't think it's the right thing to do because they
you
go.
know what I think?
Yeah, go on.
I just think he needs to play different players, because it's the same players as providing the same results.
Yeah, that lineup. Let's go. That lineup.
The lineup was shocking.
What was
yesterday.
It was shocking. We all said what we wanted, and we got different.
Everyone could predict a defeat yesterday.
Everyone, yes, true.
Defeat. Yeah. When I saw that lineup, I said we'll be lucky to get away with a draw with this lineup.
Yeah.
And I said at the time, we've lost this. I was flabbergasted by that lineup. If we're playing Manchester City or even Arsenal, then I can say, yeah, I kind of understand what's going on here. He wants to get control of the midfield and maybe steal a goal. But this is Brentford we're playing yesterday.
Yes, exactly.
Brentford, who has scored 1 goal in 6 games, just like we had. So they're not some super goal-scoring machine that you're worried about. Even if you look at their Frank, the better Frank of the two yesterday, Thomas Frank.
Yeah, I like your what you put there, the Frank on your show. He said it all. Really.
Yeah,
but we got the wrong Frank.
But even he said he was surprised how much respect Chelsea. Why are we giving respect to Brentford? Have we come that far?
Yes,
that we're giving a respect to a team like Brentford. Come on, I'm not disrespecting Brentford, because I think
they're well-drilled team, well-drilled, but
they're very organised.
But they didn't win for 6 games. They had to come to us to be a win.
Exactly, they are organised team. But come on, this is Chelsea giving respect to Brentford. How far have we gone down?
Too far.
That is small team mentality.
He is. People, you see the panel tonight. OG just jumped on a few minutes because they're all so upset. Certified's on the way. He'll be on in a minute, but most of them they don't want to know.
But
I don't blame them. You know.
But
even Bobby here sent me a comment. I'm so upset about this situation, Nick. He's like,
But the thing is, we're just talking. Even my shows, there's no point in me doing a show anymore, because
there is. You know what? I think there is. It just look for me to do this. I knew there won't be many people coming on. I don't care. I thought I'm going to do it. I went.
Yeah,
because it helps me. How can I say? When I talk about it, I feel a bit better.
Therapy.
I know it's really terrible, but like yourself, it's better to talk about bad things. Yeah.
But no, the reason that's what the point I'm coming, not because we're doing better, but it's just because it's the same thing every week, and I find myself repeating myself.
I know, same.
It's just that a poor lineup, can't finish a dinner, the opposition need just one chance to score a goal. We go a goal behind with no motivation to come back into the game, and don't get me wrong, this isn't. I keep saying this happened from the Sarri days, so this isn't a new thing.
Yeah, we
Remember,
started. Yes,
whenever
you're
we
right.
went a goal down, even when we had Sarri, if you remember, go back and watch some of the games under Sarri.
Yeah,
Even when we were winning 2-0, if the opposition got back into the game and make it 2-1, as soon as the opposition score, we panic. We start to panic.
because
You
we
know,
haven't, like you said a lot of times. We all said it, Max. We haven't replaced the great players we had.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
That's the thing.
And even okay, Tuchel got us a bit more competitive. But if you look under Tuchel, when we went a goal down, we didn't get back. I think there's only one game. I think that was against Leeds United. Remember when Jorginho scored that late penalty?
Yeah.
Go back and look at all the results under Tuchel as well. And I can't.
And and the attack once we lost Hazard, we didn't have an attack.
We didn't. No.
Yeah,
we haven't come back from 2 goals.
Oh,
I think
God.
There was a game we came back from 2 goals down, and they said that's the first time in 3 years, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Chelsea have come back from a 2-goal, and we haven't come back, and we drew. I think that game. We have never come back from a 2-goal to win.
I would take Glenn Hoddle back any day. You see what he was saying before the game? He said it when he's on the line. Because what's he doing? He goes, "He's not."
You don't even.
We know we're not managers. We're fans, and we know it's wrong. Hoddle knew. He said they're going to lose. No, you can't play County and Gallagher just behind Sterling.
As 10s, come on.
Yeah, and Sterling.
As 10s.
A short guy like how is he number 9? Suddenly, God, it's yeah, and all right, Pochettino. Maybe he's coming. I think he's going to come. He ain't going to be easy for him, really. And I don't know if he's Chelsea going to give him the time. This team is go on.
Listen, I think it would be easier for him because you know why? I think he's doing a watching brief at the moment, so it's good. I know everyone says the way the Frank's going, they want him out now, but
you can't. He's not worth it. What's the point?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No.
And if Pochettino can have a look at assess things, and he's going to be working in the background, and by working in the background, he's going to assess who he wants, who he doesn't want, and then he's going to be having conversations with the board in the background to say, look, this is the player I need, this is the player I need. And if he sits with Bowley in the director's box for 2 or 3 games with Bowley and Igbali, and then he talks to them about football whilst they're watching a game and identifies the issues that the team is having, then obviously that would allow us to get players in the right position. I've got the Newcastle game on in the background while I'm watching this. And what Newcastle did, Eddie Howe, 2 things. What they did, first of all, they didn't just go out and buy everybody. They said, what positions do we need strengthening? The Dutch guy, what's the Dutch guy's name at the back? The tall Dutch guy, begin with the letter B. Botman.
Was it Botman? Yeah, he's a good player.
They bought Stern Boxman because they had a need at the back. They were shaking.
That's right.
Leaking to minutes. I said at the time I wanted Trippier because Trippier can play right and left. Plus, Trippier's got some leadership.
Yes, I remember
and he was available quite cheap. And I remember at the time we were looking for a left back, and he can play left back and he can play right back. He's got a good delivery.
No, he's great delivery. Look at what he stood at Newcastle. He's he's unbelievable. And at the time, I was saying no because he's a Tottenham man. I was saying myself.
How did they get Guimaraes as well? So Guimaraes changed the dynamics of their midfield. So and then even Danny Byrne they bought, and so they bought players. They weren't household names, but they fitted into the system, and that's what the thing is. And the other thing that Eddie Howe's done, look at Joe Linton now. Joe Linton's like a new signing. He was terrible before, And now he's in the position
it's
he's
like
got in
Tuchel
now.
with Rudiger.
Revelation.
You know, it's the same sort of thing. He's come to life, like Tuchel made Rudiger.
Yeah.
Joe Linton.
So I'm not one of these guys who are saying because of the position that we finished in this season that it's going to be. If we get the right, what we got to get everything right in the summer, okay. Get rid of the players who we don't need. Get in 2 or 3. We don't need wholesale signings. Let's get in the right signings, and then you see. Because Newcastle went from, remember when Eddie Howe took over from, Man U just gone 1-0 up to Sancho. It's going to be 1-0 up after 7 minutes, so it could be another 5-0 after 20 minutes. So,
God,
so,
you got Tottenham playing United tonight.
Yeah, they're 1-0 down. Yeah, 1-0 down.
Tottenham already.
Yeah, already. Yeah.
Come on. God, funny if they get another 6-0.
Then another 4 in 20 minutes again.
God, my God. Yeah.
So what was I saying? So if you think Newcastle, when Eddie Howe took over, they were they're bottom, weren't they? Because
they were nowhere near God. Yeah.
And then they stemmed they stemmed the tide, and then they finished mid-table. Okay. And then the season after, look at them now; they're competing.
Imagine next year.
And then under Jose, remember we finished 10th. And then the season after, we won the league.
Yeah.
Conte came in, same players, and he got them to win the league. And that's because we were playing 1 game a week, and he was implementing his.
It might be an omen.
And that's what I'm saying. Tuchel, 1 game a week, he can get his style, implement his style. And of course, I'm not saying that we're going to win the league, but I'm saying that we can easily get back to top 4.
Yeah,
it's a confidence issue at the moment because we can't.
It depends. You think Pochettino comes, gets the right players out, get them all out, and get the players he wants. Keep the good ones like Mudryk and Madeki and all them, but and put a number 9, Lukaku, Aubameyang, whoever he chooses. We need a number.
Gone.
Yeah,
Aubameyang's gone.
You think he's going?
He is going.
So. Let's see what happens with Lukaku. Like we were saying, maybe he wants to stay with Pochettino. We don't know. Let's see. We don't know either. And the biggest mistake they made, 100 million they spent, and you don't get the striker. When it's so obvious. Everyone was saying we need a striker, but no, they looked at the midfield, the back, the defense. With Enzo bringing back Batshuayi, and not looking at the striker.
We did need defence because obviously what happened with Rudiger and people like that. But
the striker,
why do we buy all those wide men and not the striker? We already had 2 wingers on the book.
And we're supposed to have Ivivel there and all that. They were there at the time when we got the Mudryk and all them. I'm not saying don't get Mudryk or Madeki. I love them players. And look at them when they come on. They showed a bit, we started playing a bit, but it was too late. I don't know why. Even they said it. Even Ruud Gullit said, why they're not even talking about Jose? Why? Ruud Gullit, our great legend, he's confused. I don't understand it. Let's see what Pochettino does, but if it doesn't work with Pochettino. Who's next? Oh, this is crazy, really.
We're running out of managers, aren't we?
They're going to, like I said, they'd be begging Jose to come back. That'd be funny.
I can't see him coming back I know you want him back. I can't see him coming back for a 3rd time.
Yeah, but say they go and beg him to come if Pochettino doesn't succeed. Well, you think he will?
I just don't think.
I think he will come.
The only way that he'll come back, I see, if Pochettino builds us so far, but he keeps becoming a nearly man, and these players are a bit older,
and they need someone to go over the line.
If you remember under Ranieri, when we had Ranieri, that was just after the good era of Gullit and Vialli, and we won 5 trophies. And then he came in.
Don't forget, we finished 2nd, and they sacked him because they had Mourinho in line. It could be the same sort of thing, Max. You're right.
But But you know what he did though? He built up. It was him who made the likes of Lampard and Terry.
Oh yeah, I'll
Because
never forget Ranieri. Oh God, I love the
Yeah,
Ranieri.
because Ranieri, he dropped a legend in Leboeuf and put Terry in, and even Petit was replaced by Lampard. So he gave these guys the opportunity, but he, at the end of the day, he was a nearly man, wasn't he? So
He was nearly, so
Jose
close
to finish the job. So
I'll remember the last game, you know, he played for us. He managed, we were in tears, you know, because we loved Ranieri. All the fans loved him. And you know, because we didn't know Jose, we knew him. He was a Porto and all that, and we knew someone's great coming and all. But we didn't want Ranieri to go. But look at Roman. He took the step to make sure we're going to go and win the league. He had to get Marino. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. So
yeah,
let's
but
see.
remember who he wanted before though. He wanted Sven-Goran Eriksson, didn't he?
Yeah.
Marino.
Yeah, but it didn't work. Thank God. I didn't want him.
No, I didn't want him either.
No. But you know, let's see. Let's hope Pochettino does. I mean, he's a good manager. But I'm not saying he's not. The Tottenham leagues don't bother me really. Some fans, it bothers them. All right, a little bit it bothers me, but not that much. He's not Tottenham. He's not an ex-Tottenham player or nothing. So let's see what he does. He can't do any worse. But God, I was saying that, but with these players, you know, they're just not showing nothing. No fight, no spirit, no. God.
It's hard. It's hard.
Mm.
It is hard, you know, because what they got to play for. If you know they got
for their pride,
and the pride, But what was annoying? What was really annoying for me? I'm not sure if I mentioned it on your show the other day. Was Villa were below us a week before we played them, and look at them now.
Exactly.
They can arguably finish fifth.
Oh yeah, they will get Europa place. Unbelievable. You know, all right, there's nothing to play for, but the relegation is not out of the question.
We're not getting relegated. I keep saying that.
No, I know we're not. I'm just saying it's not impossible.
Unless mathematically, no, it isn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just worked it out, Max.
But if Leeds, Leicester, and who's the other one? Everton are losing now. So if Everton lose today, they need to win 5 of their last 6 games. 4 of their last 5 games.
Looks like Everton could. Everton never been down.
That'd be great if they get relegated.
They've never been down from the top division. Yeah, you're right.
Were you at that game? Against Bolton? When if we had won, Everton would have got relegated. Were you at that game?
Yes.
Years ago.
Yeah.
That was the first time that and then remember all the Chelsea fans were singing "Come on, Bolton."
I was there. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't singing that.
2-1 in the end. Yeah, it was 1-1 for a while, and then we were singing "Come on, Bolton." But I still cheered when we scored, though, even if it went, because all the Chelsea fans wanted everyone to get relegated.
It looks like, the more I look at the table now, it looks like Leicester, Everton, Southampton. But, you know...
Leicester need to win 3 and draw 1. I think Leeds need to win 3 and draw 1. And
Forest, 1 point. Forest and Leeds, 1 point ahead of those teams. Leicester.
All 3 of those teams need to win 3 and draw 1 of their last 5 games. All 3 of them need to do that, by the way.
You know, we can finish.
For us to get relegated. So
you know, all right, we're just going to miss out on the relegation. We could finish in 15th, 16th, easy.
We could probably finish 6th. I reckon we'll probably finish 16th or 17th.
That'd be the lowest for I don't know how many years. God, that's going back to
the last time we finished bottom half was under Glenn Hoddle. We finished 13th a couple of times under Glenn.
Was it 94? I think.
But the thing is, under Glenn, remember what we were rebuilding the side all
Yeah, he
together.
was rebuilding everything.
And even though we finished sort of mid-table a couple of times under him, what he was doing, he was setting the scene for greater things. You know, the sign of Ruud Gullit, the signing of Mark.
Of course, and he changed the way we were playing. Don't forget, when he was a player manager, he actually, played and the passing game. He started all that, the DNA we have up to now.
Yeah. If you remember Dewberry.
Of course. Oh, God.
He said
Michael
he couldn't
Dewberry.
believe it. He said he couldn't believe, because they were coached before, just as a defender, to get the ball and boot it as far as out the
Exactly,
as
I'll never forget, Max, that then they started playing football. It was unbelievable.
And then so people like him and Frank Sinclair and people like that were going to start making mistakes, because obviously when you start to play from the back and then it's alien to you, first of all, you're going to sometimes underhit the pass, etc., etc. But once they got used to it, then these guys were. Dewberry was an elegant footballer in the end, wasn't he? He was really
of course,
good at
it was
taking
great.
The ball from the back.
Great, yeah.
Even
we used to love him.
Frank was good with the ball. Okay, he scored a few goals.
Yeah, Sinclair, he was great. Started scoring great headers.
Steve Clark was a very good player as well.
Oh God, Steve Clark, unbelievable player. I loved Steve Clark. Let's hope, like I said, Pochettino's going to get things going next year. But it's got to be a lot of changes, a lot. Let's welcome JK as well. JK, can you hear?
Big up, Max. Nick. You guys, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
No,
but before we get onto this,
no one's happy.
No one's happy.
I'm not. But before we get onto this crap, before we go into the quote of the day that I put on brackets, it's the hope that kills. But let me tell you this. I've got the black and white Chelsea badge as per usual, because this is not Chelsea at all.
I know when you change your black, when I see the black,
I see Chelsea like this.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's
and I'm sure that's how the legends exactly. It's a funeral.
It's a funeral bash. Yeah.
I mean, the legends have said it. Drogba has said it. LeBouf is going to, his blood pressure is going to rise with this club. I'm telling you.
Yes, all of them. Even Holy was saying things.
Exactly.
You know what? The only one who's probably happy is Craig Burley.
Oh God, that turd. God, Craig Burley. One of our not so great players. He's always got the thing about Chelsea because
Ruud Gullit dropped him for the cup.
But before I go on to this now, I want to ask you, what do you guys think of Crespo?
I liked him
Crespo
at the time.
was a class player. Put it this way,
you know what? I've been arguing with some Chelsea fans. They've been talking and they've been saying Crespo is overrated. Can you imagine?
You must be joking.
Did I was like, Crespo play?
I couldn't believe what I was.
They probably never saw him.
No, I'm saying, did they see him play? Because if they're saying he's overrated, they clearly haven't seen that guy play. His movement was second to none. That guy was a class player.
He was very good on the ball. Where was he from? Italy.
Argentina.
But,
yeah. But he played in Italy. The problem was, and it's not Crespo, his wife was homesick. She never moved to England. She didn't like England. So when he was playing for us, he was playing with that weight on his shoulders.
Yeah.
So he didn't, in his first season, he didn't really give us as much as he could have done. But
I think that's where people are looking at it. The first season.
Yeah, he was unsettled. But then what Jose did, he went on loan. That season when Liverpool won 4-3 against AC Milan, and he scored those two sublime goals against Liverpool. And then Jose coaxed him back to come back to play for us, and that's when when we did the back-to-back, and that season he linked him up with Drogba, and he was brilliant that season.
Yeah, I'll never forget him. Great player. God,
he's a very good player.
He didn't have enough years with us. That was the problem. But he was a great player. JK, I started off, I said that, but I went through the press conference. I don't know if you heard Frank. He didn't make any sense at all what he said. He was praising the players are trying hard and all that. he shouldn't be praising them now. Time to stop.
Lampard, the manager, he's partly to blame. I don't know.
He's not a manager. That's the thing. He's not.
Then why should he manage? I know he would take the job, but please, if for the good of this club, the club you love, don't manage it if you're going to destroy it.
But he didn't know that. He thought he might come in and do something because he loves a Chelsea. We love Frank Lampard as a player.
He knows it himself.
He's not a manager. He should go back on the BBC, BT pundit like Real Ferdinand.
But Nick, do you know what's funny?
They were saying the other day, well, Frank should come back with us.
Nick, do you know what? I can't. You know, we can't. I can't. I don't even know if I can blame any player for this loss. Because but Kante, we all know he's not a winger.
Oh God,
Gallagher is not a winger. I mean, oh my God! I mean,
we also know we done our lineup.
As soon as I saw the lineup, I said, you know what, we've lost.
The game was lost. Everyone said that. I said, what?
We all said it. We all said it. God,
I had to, because I didn't see it on the Chelsea official website first. I saw it on FootMob or something. Then I had to actually go on the Chelsea website to verify the team, because I thought that can't be the right team.
Max, do you know what? You know how many times I had to refresh the app because I thought that was the even with Madrid. I was like, are you sure this is the right lineup?
You know what he did?
It's the thing about
let me say, JK. Frank thought we played great against Madrid. With that sort of, Kante and Gallagher just behind the striker. Yeah, but that's what he thought. Yeah, but wait, hold on. Yeah, but that's what he thought. Even Glenn Hoddle.
But Nick, that should never be an excuse.
I know, but Glenn Hoddle said it. Why don't Frank should listen to these ex-players, managers of us, because they know what they're talking about.
He should not manage. He should not manage a football club ever. Don't ever touch a football club. I'm sorry.
They asked him today, yesterday, sorry. They said to him, "Aren't you afraid he's going to banish your management after all this?" He said, "I don't care." He goes, "I don't care. I came because I love the club. They can say what they want about me," he said.
Max, Max, if you watch Celtic, you know that they consistently win the Scottish League. I'm going to tell you this. If Lampard manages Celtic, he will literally make them trophyless for 10 years. That's how bad he is. I'm not even overreacting.
We love him. He's not a manager. God.
Where does he go from here?
Nowhere.
No one's gonna sack him. I don't know if we can't sack him. There's no point. There's really no. I don't want Pochettino to come in and
Pochettino's not going to come until the summer.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, is Ralph Ragnick still available? Because I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Siddick? Uncle Gus. Uncle Gus. Gus Siddick. We should have gone and tested Gus Siddick.
Yeah, he should have come in when we got rid of Potter.
We got rid of Potter.
Kidding, he's a great. He done great for us when he came in.
He's always our go-to guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Is Ralph Ragnick available?
Who?
Ralph Ragnick.
Awful as well, though.
Probably. It's too late. It's too late now, JK. Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't look into this type of interim, and I really don't. We thought Lampard was going to be helping Chelsea. No, and I know he did well. He did well in his first season at Chelsea.
Gone to Bootsy saying BT Sport must be something. What's going on, BT Sport? What's going on?
That's the football.
No, we know the game's on, and that's why he's probably watching. Yeah, welcome again. Thanks for being in the chat anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, telling everyone.
But Nick, as I was saying, I mean, this is not even funny anymore. I mean, it's becoming like it's coming to reality. I thought this 40-point thing was a joke myself.
No, it's not.
But it's really not. I mean, we're coming 5 games left, and we still haven't hit it. Big Chelsea.
We're going to be stuck on 39. We'll be stuck on 39. We ain't getting to 40.
But then, if we look at it, you know what? It's sad as well because the teams at the bottom, they're beating teams that we're struggling to beat. Forest, when Brighton went up against us, we managed, we just lost and capitulated.
See what Forest did to Brighton?
You saw they were a goal up. You saw the way they played.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I
here
mean,
we are. This is our answer. That's why he's saying BT. BT is where Lampard should be. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a fact. He should be there.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. He has to come back on BT if he wants to save himself.
My thing is.
That's where Rudnick is.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh my goodness.
Go on to Bootsy. Thanks for the good, telling us what's going on.
All right, thank you, God Nobis.
That's why. Yeah.
I was wondering why. Okay, but still, I mean, I would have. How about Sam Allardyce? Is he managing a club?
He's free.
No, I'm not even joking. This is not funny.
No, it's not funny because we want need him to come and save us from relegation.
Lampard is going to. Hey, Lampard might even get us. Hey, I'm not saying we'll get relegated, but where do we see a win? I'm just asking. Where do we actually see a win? I'm being honest. You really think we're going to beat Arsenal? No way. We banter them, but
you know what's going to happen, JK? I'm going to tell you from now.
Home, but not the Forest are fighting for their lives.
We're going to get demoralised at Arsenal. After they
Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth are the only two that I can see us maybe picking up points from.
Even then, Bournemouth away, Bournemouth are going to beat us. I promise you, we're not going to. Forest, we're going to struggle to get a draw.
We may get a point against United. I don't rate United, although that's where they are.
Look,
Max, you know what's funny?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what's funny? Chelsea have been breaking lots of records this season. So who's to say Forest will break their record this season and get an away win at the Bridge? You know what I'm saying?
No. Forest are
Everyone's getting away wins at the Bridge, though. Everyone.
So why not Forest?
So why can't Forest?
Southampton, bottom club Southampton.
You know what? The only good thing is we got 39 points. And like I said with Max, it's very hard.
Do you know, Nick, it has gotten that bad. It's gotten this bad that I will actually celebrate a draw against Bournemouth. That's how bad it is. Because
I won't celebrate a draw.
Not even celebrate. I mean, I'll be good with a draw against Bournemouth.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But look, even sorry, Max. Like Max said, you said it. Max said it before. Even if we don't win it, we go and lose all these 6 games. We're still going to survive because the other teams behind us, they have to lose as well. They're playing each other, so we're safe from relegation, but it's not impossible.
So that means we will have to we're not this. Okay, yes, the league we're going to banter Arsenal for the league, but then during the season, let me finish.
It's possible to go down. Yes,
Nick, let me finish. So basically, when Arsenal...
Can you just carry on? I'll be back in 1 second. I have to go to the toilet. Cool. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay,
carry on.
Yeah, so Max, as I was saying, you see, we also need to rely on these big clubs above us to get wins against the bottom teams. This is what it's come to. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but
I don't recognise. Yeah?
Yeah, I was saying to Nick earlier, 3 of those teams have to win 3 and draw 1. All 3 of them, Leeds, Forest, and Leicester, have to win 3 and draw 1 of their last 5 games. And I can't see it happening. And Newcastle are currently beating Everton 1-0, so they'll need to win 4 of their last 5. And so all those results have to go against us for us to get relegated. So we're not getting relegated. Yeah, we're not going. We won't go down.
Yeah,
it's possible. Mathematically, it's
possible.
It is possible.
That's the thing. And I've never been, and it shouldn't be possible for a club like Chelsea. That's the thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
We went down in 20.
Can you hear me?
And 90. I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can hear you. I just wanted to know.
we went down in 1987, I believe, when everyone thought we were too good to go down. That was via the playoff when they did. We made history because they had a playoff. So we finished fourth from bottom, and Middlesbrough that season finished third, I think, in the first division or whatever it's called back then. And we played them in a playoff, and we went down. And we had a good side. We had a very good side then. And everyone thought Chelsea are not going down. It's too good. So anything's possible in football.
That's the problem. That's the thing. I'm not saying we will, but look at the context of the whole season. Chelsea, there's no way this team can be this bad. Imagine the team with Raheem Sterling, Aubameyang, Mudryk. Look, you name them. Look at the midfield. Kovacic. Most of them are Champions League winners. Do you get what I'm saying?
Football's also about confidence and belief. And when you've got no confidence, then things like that happen. This side has been bereft of confidence. It's been knocked out of them. Not sure if it's when it's under Potter or whatever. Everything that's been going on with the new owners. But I said the new owners, they just proved that money can't buy success. Who in their right mind would have thought a squad of 33 players or 31 players could work? Because we know it's all about team spirit and mentality. So if you haven't got the right team spirit and you've got 30 players vying for a spot in the team, it's not gonna work. It's because everyone, you've got people like Ziyech, she doesn't want to be there, and Aubameyang probably doesn't want to be there. So you've got players who don't want to play for us, and you've got the youngsters who are being marginalised. I haven't seen Lewis Hall or Chukwuemeka. I don't know where they are. They haven't been anywhere near the lineup in the last few games. Fofana, he's disappeared, and can't get into the squad. So it's like a toxic environment for the players. I just think, and even what I think Pochettino did say, and what I like about Pochettino is that he said he likes to get. It's about mentality. It's not only about tactics; it's also about mentality. A lot of people think, the tactics, about getting the mentality right. Jose Mourinho, as Nick would tell you, probably why he wants him back, because he knew how to build mentality. Exactly. He said when Frank Lampard, if you have time, try and find his autobiography and read it. He said when Jose Mourinho came, he said to him, "Look, you're the best midfielder in the world," and that's when you have people like Xavi and people like that. And Frank Lampard thought he made him believe it, although Frank Lampard didn't think it, kind of thing. But he just made him believe, yeah, I think you're the best midfielder in the world. And it's just little things like that, what you say. And also the other thing is, if you look, I'm not sure if you guys watched the interview from Pep Guardiola today, where he said he just lets he knows he knows the strengths of De Bruyne, he knows the strengths of Ireland, and sometimes he lets players work out their own solutions. Let them go out. They're good players. Obviously they have to have some sort of organisation, but in the final third, you find your own solutions. I think Jose did that to some extent as well. The problem is, I don't want to be looking like I'm knocking Tuchel all the time. May come across as that, but Tuchel is a very system type of manager. This is what you need. You stay in this position, you stay in this position, you stay in that position. It's all well and good when everything is working, but when you take someone out of that system and it messes it up, then it's kind of rigid. I remember I tell you guys before that time when we won the Champions League, the goal that Pulisic scored, he was being berated by Tuchel to get back in his position, but he didn't listen, and he went beyond and he scored a goal. Remember what happened?
I never forget, Max. Yeah,
I remember what happened with Hudson-Odoi when he got a berating by Tuchel for not tracking back that time.
And took him off. He took him off.
He took him off.
He brought him on and he took him off.
That's what I'm saying. So when it works, it's good. When but it's kind of rigid. It doesn't allow a player.
That shows a great manager. Tuchel is a great manager. Look,
he was a good manager.
Max,
but I'm saying,
just this comment 1 second, because it's very interesting actually. Fofana, Solinia, and Hutchinson and Lewis Hall have been playing with the under-21 team. I want to see them in the first team, really.
I want to
try these players.
Team,
all of them. Hutchinson, when I saw him come on again, he looks very young, but he's a great player. God, we don't see Hall. Where's Hall?
I know. I know.
Yeah, go on. Carry
Going
on.
back to what you said, he's a good he's a good tactical player. But I'm saying when his system falls down, then there are frailties with that system. That's what I'm saying. There are. So I want a bit of what Finn does. Set them up good tactically, yes, but then give your attacking players a bit more freedom as well to express themselves.
Yeah,
just like Pep does with his players.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, JK, I know your take on the game. We all agree, wrong lineup. We knew we were going to lose. But we have to give our, before you two come on, I was just going through the ratings. Now you're here, we do it together. We have to give the ratings, even if it's bad or good or whatever.
Should we start with the manager?
We'll leave the manager last. He deserves to be last. Sorry, Frank, but you do. Let's go with Max Kepa first.
He was all right. I don't think he
you can't blame Kepa. No,
you can't blame him. Yeah, a deflected goal and then a deflected goal and an own goal. So, and he didn't really have a lot to do, did he? So
no.
So you can't blame him. Anyone blaming Kepa yesterday has got an agenda, because I've seen some people.
There's so many.
I saw some people having a go at Kepa. I said, "What, really?"
Yeah.
I call him out when I think he's had a bad game, but yes, but some people just called him out for any old nonsense. Yesterday I thought he was okay. So I'd say a 5. The reason it's a 5 because he didn't really have any saves to make.
No.
And he didn't really make anything. He didn't do anything bad. So
that's why I said 5 myself before you come on. 5 is it's good for me as well. JK, what do you think Kepa should get?
5. That's the highest anyone will get for me.
That's what I said. It's true though. Yeah, I gave him 5 before. Let's go to Fofana, Max.
Ooh. Again, he was high up for that goal, wasn't he? And he didn't close him down quick enough, I don't think. When Maguire, whatever his name is, ran through. I said no one was great yesterday, so I can't give him any more than a 4.
Yeah, I actually gave him. I think I gave him 5 as well, but never mind. JK, what do you think for Fofana?
4.
4, no one deserves more than a 5. Not one player, except the subs. Well, we'll come to them last. Max. Thiago Silva.
5.
I agree. That's why I said I gave him 5 before. JK.
2-0 Man U now.
Good.
4.5.
Sorry.
4.5.
4.5. Yeah. No one deserves big marks. No one. Let's go to Chalobah, Max.
5 again. Chalobah.
Yeah, I actually gave him 4. For me, he was the worst out of the defense. But they're all bad. They're all bad, every single player. JK.
Which player?
Chalobah.
3.
3. Yeah, I understand. He was bad. Who wasn't? And yeah, Max, let's go to Aspie.
2.
Yeah, I don't blame Aspie, but he can't. He's past it now. That's why
and
I
he wasn't big enough for the goal. He turned his
Yeah, but I don't blame him.
His body positioning was wrong, I think, for the goal.
Yeah, he's not that guy. But he done one good thing when he ran back. You see how fast he ran back and stopped another goal.
Oh yeah.
That's the only good thing he done. But Aspie would give everything. But yeah, I gave him 4, I think, as well. Yeah, JK.
That's a bit too kind from you, Nick. Oh.
Yeah, I know, because he's Aspie's a legend. That's why.
Yeah, but that can't be. You have to look at what's going on.
Yeah, what he did, he didn't do much except
it's a bit too emotional to say. To say because of the legend.
Yeah, I know he's past it, but he doesn't
give Frank 7 then, because he's a legend as well.
Yeah. No, I'll come to that. I don't know. Yeah, go on. Because I thought the whole defense was bad, all of them. That's why I gave him 4 with the others. Really, yeah.
Yeah, he gets it. One. I don't care. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all.
All right. No. Yeah, I understand. He wasn't the usual Aspie, was he? But yeah, I understand.
And Nick, when I rate players, I don't even want to explain what they did. I mean, I'm fed up of talking about the same thing.
That's right. You would just rate them what we think. Yeah. Max Chilwell.
I can't remember what he did in that game.
Hardly nothing. He got one cross correct. He didn't do nothing. He couldn't get the ball past the first man as usual. He's not on it. 3, yes, generous as well.
No, 2 actually. I think
2, yeah.
I was thinking what he did. I can't think what he did.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. One good cross, but no one was there to put it in. He was crossing it to Sterling, supposed to be number 9. If you remember, he was nowhere near. It wasn't in. Sterling wasn't even in the box. God, it looked like a 10-year-old's playing. Really, God, it was terrible, man.
Chilwell, he looked like, I don't know. I agree with Max. I don't know what he did. I mean, he was like a baby. He was like a baby goat who is lost. You know when those ones you find in the field. You find in the field and they just don't know what to do with themselves. That's why it's like that's how Chilwell has been.
That's true, though. Game. I agree. He's been terrible, God. Yeah,
and because those type of goats are very, very useless. When you see them in the farm, I'm gonna give him a 1. No, even it's 0. I don't know what he did. I don't 0.
0 for Chilwell. Yeah, he was terrible, but I'll give him 2 for just being on the pitch, I suppose.
How many touches did he have? I'm asking. I'm like in the game. I'm just
5, I think.
Just 5.
Yeah, I was counting them, and 5. He got 1 cross over the first man. 1 cross,
and his crosses were horrendous.
That's what I was saying. Unbelievable, man. Yeah. So 0. I'll give him 2 for 1 for coming on the start of the game, coming on the pitch, and 1
for going off.
No, 1 for half time. We're laughing, but it's serious. That's how bad they were, really. But it's true. They were terrible, man. Let's go to the better players now. God, can we say that? Enzo. And Max Enzo.
I didn't think he was that great. He had a couple of decent balls in.
He was off it as well. Yeah,
I'm giving him 3. That's.
Yes, I agree. 3 for I agree with you. No one had deserved more than a 5, like we said. JK. JK, you there? I don't know where JK's gone.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo, he gets a 2. He wasn't. I saw lots of passes he made. Yes, some were good, but I felt his passes gave the ball away a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I can't blame him. He's not a bad player.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's just been inherited, bro. You see Enzo, I love him because I don't know how he was persuaded to join this crap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's a shame. Yeah, but
he really wanted to leave that Benfica. I think it just shows this guy's ready for the future, and
we're lucky. Yeah, we're lucky we
very
got
very
him.
lucky we have a player like
Very
him.
lucky because he's our future. He will be one of our future.
And the team should be built around him.
Yeah, I think it will be with the right manager. Yeah, so that's what I said. I said 3 myself, but yeah. Kovacic, Max.
1.
1. Yeah, I know he was.
It was awful.
Yeah, what you JK?
1. He plays like he has no brain. I'm telling you, he I don't know.
I love Kovacic, but yesterday, I can't give him more than I'll give him 2 because I like him. Yeah, 2. Let's go to the. I feel so sorry for the next player. God, playing the wrong position, but he was tries always. Kanti, Max. Can't blame him for nothing. What you said about Kanti, Max? Are you there? Good to Bootsy saying Lampard 5.
Can you hear me?
Club shows not. Yeah, now we hear you. Yeah, go. We're coming up to.
Yeah, sorry, I pressed the wrong. I just pressed the wrong button on my
that's all right,
my laptop, my iPad. Yeah, I said I'll give him Kante a 3, and it's not his fault that I give him a 3, and that's because he was playing out of position. He's not a 10, and it showed yesterday. He hasn't got that attacking impetus in him.
God.
But
he
as
tried.
You said, Nick,
you see that shot he has.
yesterday. I felt sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him, honestly, did, because he's a one of the best in the world, and he's been asked to play in that stupid position. Lampard should be ashamed of.
I'll actually give him a 5. Actually, move up to 5.
Yeah, because he tries still.
It's not his fault.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going to.
I thought
mark him down because of the manager.
He was the only player I can't blame is Kanti, really. Yeah, go on, JK Kanti.
It's hard to criticize Kante, but I give him a 2.
What you think? You must have your thoughts.
Yeah, true, but it was not his fault at all. It's not his fault at all. As Max said, it's really not. It's that bum, but I will get to him in a minute.
Yeah. Yes. We're gonna come to them. Don't worry. Yeah. So, what are you giving Kante then? JK.
2, unfortunately. I don't want to.
I have to give him.
I'm a realist.
Yeah. So am I. I'm giving him 5 because he tried more than any other player on that pitch. So 5 for me. How can you play him there? It's ridiculous. Lampard expects him to be an attacker, a midfielder, defense. What's he thinking? God.
Nick, do you know that's how we set up at Everton? And Onana, he's the Lampard is the reason why his performances have not been good. It's because of this guy. Lampard is, Onana is an 8.
Oh God.
He's been playing him as a striker, a cam. Anthony Gordon is an 8. He's been playing him as a winger, a striker. This Lampard, I don't what is he think? What does he think in his brain?
I don't know what he was thinking. Honestly, I thought
is he okay in the head? I don't know. I really don't.
I hope he's listening to other fans. I think he does, because he got it up too wrong. Or he get it wrong, yes, but not like this. Not even Lampard should do this. But yeah, I'm going with Max. I'm going to give him 5. Yeah, because Kante's the only guy who tries always. Let's go Gallagher, Max. Another one played where he can't play. Max.
Sorry, I was talking on mute. Yeah, another one playing out of position. didn't do anything. Didn't do a lot as well, neither.
No.
I can't blame him, but I'll give him a 3 actually.
Yeah, JK.
Yeah.
We're gonna give Gallagher.
Two same as Cantona. I mean, they both did try in their position, but then I think Gallagher's just more of a road runner. He's not. He's nothing special. But I don't blame him. I really don't. He's been managed by the wrong managers. That's just the problem.
Yeah, I agree. I don't blame Gallagher. I love Gallagher, but I'm sure under the right manager, we're going to see something better. It just they need a proper manager. God, yeah, I agree. I'll give him 3. And let's go to our new centre forward, Raheem Sterling, Max. God, it's a joke. This is. God.
He had one shot. The one good move we had.
He had one good move. Yes.
We did something which the ball went from back to front. It ended up with him, and he tried to curl it. It went over the bar.
Yeah, that was the only thing he did, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be. It looks like he doesn't want to be. He's meant to be a senior pro. For him to
That's
come
very
in
generous.
and I'm giving him 1. No, I didn't say 4.
Oh, 1. Yes. Yeah, that's
for him to come in and as a senior pro and not, show any sort of leadership.
Something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lost the ball. How many times?
Always
he lost the ball too much. Yeah, so you give him 1.
He just looks like he doesn't want to be here.
It's too generous for me. 1. Still, JK.
1. Oh, he did. This guy, man.
Terrible,
man. What's going on? This guy.
I told you really that's why. You know why I didn't want him near Fulham Road, because I still don't want him. He should go back to City Road. Get the. Oh God, man. What's he doing starting the game anyway? What's he doing? I'm giving him -10. That's what I'm giving him.
Oh, and you gave what's his name? And you gave Aspilicueta 4. That's crazy.
Because at least he tries. At least his face.
No, but he was still horrendous, Nick. He was horrendous.
Yeah, I know, but Sterling, he was terrible, man. All right, he's not his position, yeah? He was better playing on the left or the right, like he can. But even then, tell me, when has he been good? When? Since he come? He had 2 good games.
He had a couple of good games earlier.
2.
He's had good games before.
2 games he's had.
God. Under Tuchel, there was a time he was carrying us.
Not much.
Yeah,
I mean, that time when I was saying, that time I was saying, I take my words back because he was playing good.
But he's gone back. He was
it's true. All right, I'm joking, man. I'll give him 1. He has to get 1. Yeah.
Nick, what if Pochettino comes and makes him good? I'm just saying.
So.
There's no way Sterling is this bad. Sterling's been bad.
Look, we have better wingers. We have Madeki, Mudryk, Felix. Where's Sterling going to come and Kuku coming? Where are you going to put Sterling? Tell me. But the problem is, look, Max said
Kuku and Felix are not wingers.
The wages he's on, no one's going to take Sterling away. He's laughing.
Yeah, that's why we might as well keep him. That's the thing.
We ain't got no choice.
You might as well retire.
Oh my God. Yeah, I hope, you know what, I do hope he proves us all wrong. And
I think he will under Poch. This season has been bad. But then most of these players, I don't even blame. Look at the managers that have come in. Look, Graham Potter, and Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, who improved under Frank? No one does.
Potter and Lampard have
made unless you're the English boy from, then you'll probably get improved. But you'll probably become a world class player.
True.
But who else?
Yeah. No, it's true. Let's hope something happens. I don't hate Sterling. When he was playing good, I really liked him. I was singing his name. He showed me some fight, but now gone back to his old self. God. But what can we do? Let's go to the subs because they are worth a mention. Right, Max Aubameyang.
You know what? I'm giving him a 4. At least when he came, he was the only one who got a shot on target.
Yes,
he had 2 or 3
it wasn't
shots.
a great shot, but he was on target. Yeah,
and he had a header which went just over, and he attempted an overhead kick, didn't he?
Not only that, for me, it looked like we had something.
There was a focal point. There was a focal point
when
it came.
We had a focal point, which we never had.
The only thing is he still looks a bit ring rusty.
Because he hasn't played for
he hasn't played any games. But
four is good.
You play a striker and then you look a bit more potent. Who would have thought that?
He did. 4 at least. Yeah, he gets a 4 for me as well. JK.
Aubameyang, I'm actually impressed with the way he came, because there's something that he came on and did, and I have not seen. He, as a striker, you tell me if Havertz has been doing it. The ability to take on players and create chances for himself. That's the thing that I loved. You know what I'm saying? His shots were very, very weak, but it was lacking match sharpness. Even the commentator said.
Yeah, no one tried him. Look at Potter, he froze him out completely. And I think he's going to play against Arsenal.
He should, he better. But then I don't think
he will.
But Nick, let me just finish here. Just that's something that we've never seen. I've not seen for a long, long time. And if you can tell me a striker that has done it, the ability to actually hold off, take on players, and create space in the box for himself, not relying. If he sees that no one's gonna pass, get into the space and take a shot. Do you get what I'm saying? All the strikers that we've recruited have been pussies. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they just want to go to the halfway. When they see a defender, you know what? Let me go back deep, drop deep with the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just something I'm not seeing in a long time. You know what made me have a smile on my face? The substitutes. Those are the only.
That's true. Yeah. I knew it. Before the game. At halftime, I was screaming on Twitter.
Mudryk made me so happy the way he played. Aubameyang made me so happy. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But, how much you giving Aubameyang?
It's because I see potential in Mudryk.
No, what marks?
I know. Yeah, even Aubameyang as well. I mean, these guys are good players. That's why it made me happy. I mean, maybe not all of our players are this bad. You know what I'm saying?
So you giving how many marks, Aubameyang?
He gets a 4.5 from me.
Yeah, you have to say the same. Max said 4.5. Yeah, I agree. It looked better. I was screaming for them to come on. Mudryk, him, and Madeki. And all 3 played better than the rest of them. So let's go to let's welcome Dex as well. Sorry, Dex.
Hey, Dex.
We're just Dex. Are you there?
Yeah, big up, guys. How's it going?
Oh,
yeah, we're just finishing the marks actually, and I'll come to you in a second.
Yeah, it's fine. Crack on, mate.
Okay, good. Yeah. Max, Mudryk.
5. As I said, that's the highest I can give somebody, but he was good. He was positive with the ball. His pace is something that we were crying out for, and even remember his tracking back as well. Because that boy that Brentford brought on, he is quick, the German boy, the winger. But he caught him up when he tried to show the pace.
I love Mudryk. God.
So I think he needs a run of games. Give him a run of games, and he will show you his potential. That's what we want. We want to see someone with direct pace, who's not afraid to take a man on, and he's willing to learn, because you've seen him. He's got that mentality that I think he's just lacking in confidence like the rest of the team is. But I think next season you're going to see the real Mudryk. Give him a pre-season. Because remember when he joined us, they had finished their league in Ukraine. He wasn't up to match fitness.
No,
I think a full season, with Pochettino, a good pre-season, he'll improve him, because Pochettino's already. I'd highlighted Mudryk as one of the. I think it's Mudryk and Colwill. He said those 2 players. He sees something in them that he can work with. So I think next season he's gonna be frightening. That's my
prediction. I love the guys. What a relief it was when he came on, but it was too late, I'm afraid. Great player. JK.
Nick, do you know what this Mudryk guy did? This is why I think I want to give him a 6, but then I'm going to go into depth. I'll just give him a 5. Do you know what I'm saying? But do you know what this guy does? And this is what no rival fan sees. Maybe Dex sees it because he analyzes Chelsea. I think probably almost the same as us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But when this guy influences the game, he really does. I mean, he defends. He even stabilizes the midfield. Do you get what I'm saying? When you know that the like, for example, Havertz loses the ball, you know Mudryk's there to pace, get it back. You know what I'm saying? And that's a breather for a lone DM. That's not like Kante. You know what I'm saying? Or when someone like Reece James is not in his position, or not Reece James, Chilwell is not in his position. Mudryk relieves because he runs back, gets the ball. This guy, he saves everyone's life. He makes everyone's life easier. It's just him that's just burning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Burning himself, overdoing everything. He's doing everything, carrying the ball from the back, from the back to
imagine if he gets a run of games. You know,
just imagine, Nick. You just imagine if this team was complete. You know what I'm saying? And Mudryk just stick to his role. Hey, oh my God!
Like
you know
next year, we're gonna see what Mudryk is more because he's gonna be played more. Yeah.
If people watch Mudryk, should know he's getting a 5 because let me tell you, maybe even a 6. He's probably the best player that came on.
When I see
this guy is so good.
When I see the lineup and they don't put him on, I'm confused. I said, why is our best player not on the pitch?
He's already got 2 assists.
Yeah, and
you know
they don't play. I don't know what Lampard must have been on steroids or something last night.
Sometimes I question, how does this human being do this? How can you cover everyone's everyone's mistakes in one goal? That's crazy. It's crazy, and still not get burnt out. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. Because everyone got under 5 except Mudryk so far. Yeah, Mudryk was a 5 for me as well. Let's go to Madeki. Max. Maduki.
Yeah, 4 again. He tried. He came on, tried to do sort of some little skills and take people on it.
Another player not given game time. You
know what? I think that's why it annoyed me. 3-0 Everton. Newcastle 3-0 now.
Really, God, the killer.
So Everton need to win 5 of their last 6 games to finish.
Everton could go down then.
No, 4 of their last 5, I should say.
God, Everton first time in their history could go down. We come to Dex about that.
God. That's what annoyed me with the lineup, because when those guys came on, Brentford were just happy to sit deep and hit us on the counter. These guys should have been on from the start, causing chaos from the start. If we scored the first, Brentford, with their fragile confidence, after their run, as I said, wasn't great. We scored first, then we probably go on to win that game. But because they got that early goal, they were happy to sit back and defend. If you look in that, especially the first 15, 20 minutes of that second half, before they scored the breakaway goal, we were on the ascendancy. They couldn't get out of their own half. And then what did Frank?
The thing is that when we started,
he made the substitutions.
When we started the game, Max, we were scared to try. We were just like defending a 0-0. We were scared to go at them.
I want to see us go for it. What we got to lose? Let's go for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you give Madeki?
I'll give him a 4. I thought he did okay. 4. He tried. He came on and tried to do some things.
Yeah. JK.
Madueke, he gets 4 as well. As I said, the substitutes are the only ones that will get at least a 4 or above. You know what I'm saying?
We all agree. Yeah. For me, he tried. I love Madeki.
It just pains me.
It pains us because they don't play. They don't get enough.
How did they not start that game? I think if they had started that game, I am telling you, I think we would have won.
No, we would have. If we had the Young started like Mudryk and Madeki, we would have. It shouldn't have been Gallagher, Sterling. For me and Chalobah shouldn't have played, really. But here we go. Yeah, let's we go to Frank Lampard, Max. We have to give him something because our friend Gutsabutsu's already given him 5.
He's getting the score that you were going to give to Sterling.
Minus 10.
Yeah, minus 10.
Yeah. No, it's true. Not a clue.
That was a terrible line.
It's true. As much as we love him, but as a player, we love him, like you said. But as a man, he's not a manager. God,
that line that was so shocking that he has got to get a minus. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I agree. I said even Gutsabutsu's been very kind. He's given him 5. Loves the club, shows no passion.
I think he said minus 5.
Is it? Oh God, minus 5. Yeah.
Minus 5. I don't know. Yeah.
No, minus 5. Loves the club. Show, Gutsabutsu, is that a 5 or minus 5? Yeah, he loves the club, but no passion. You said it. Yeah, I absolutely agree. JK, what do you think, Mr. Frank Lampard?
Minus 30.
God. Yeah, but it's 10 is the limit. So minus
No,
10.
he was atrocious. He was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's 10, so we have to say minus 10. Everything's out of 10, don't forget. Yeah, so
fine,
yeah.
Minus 10.
Yeah, we all agree. Minus 10. Yeah, very terrible. Ain't the word. Well, let's see. Let's hope he starts the players we won. We're gonna do the Arsenal preview on Monday. Let's hope he plays the right players and we can, at least get some pride back. If we can't win nothing, go and beat Arsenal. Stop them from winning that league. They've got a little hope now. Let's go and make sure they don't have no hope. That'd be great. That'd be at least something, to cheer us up. That's what I wanted to happen when we come to Arsenal Tuesday. Welcome, Dex. Yeah, a good win for you last night, 2-1.
4-1 Newcastle.
4-1. God, man, God. Newcastle are flying.
The thing is, Newcastle have scored more goals in 2 games than we have been in about 6 months, I think.
Of course. What's his name? Ivor Toney's got 19 goals this year. How many have we scored? The whole team? I think it's 10. Is it 10? 10, yeah.
What's the man scored more than we have? Erling Haaland.
Yeah, and Ivor Toney, he's got 19. Imagine. God, it's laughable. Yeah, Dex. Yeah, congratulations on your win. You're still there, but I don't think you're going to make top 4 now.
No.
Looks like, it's hard because Newcastle
Oh, my
flying.
word.
What, 5-1?
Oh, my word. What a goal. No, the run by Isak. I was calling for Isak.
Oh, yeah.
I was calling for that guy. When we couldn't get Haaland, when Haaland was out, before we even went in for Lukaku, I mentioned Isak.
Yes, I remember you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, great player. We saw him in the World Cup, how good he was. And but another silly mistake. Sorry, Dex. What's your thoughts on our great team? Can you?
I mean,
then you can tell us about Liverpool as well.
I'll try and be like polite as possible. I mean, the game last night.
You don't have to be. No, we don't need any sympathy.
Unadulterated truth.
Tell it how it is.
Listen, I said it before. I said going into that Brentford game was going to be a massive hard game. Like I think it was Max said like Brentford, like they lost like the last 5 games or something, but it doesn't really matter. Like Brentford are still a good side. They give all the top teams a hard game. If you look back at their games against the top 6 this season, But I mean, just the game for me, I watched it bad. Like I don't know, just poor decision making. Defensively, not good enough as a unit. Midfielders were not tracking the runners. I mean, even the second goal, literally came from the right hand side. Straight down the line. No one was there. Don't know where the left back was or left wing back. And then just all the time in the world has a shot. Bang! Like no one's even closed him down or putting a block in. Just had a free shot, a goal, and it goes in the net. Do you know what I mean? It just sums up your guys' season at the moment. I mean, I think Lampard at the minute. I think he was the architect of that game. I mean, the selection he made in that game was atrocious. I mean, I don't know why you're starting Stern as a number 9.
This is our defense. This is Aspie's. I can't blame him. He him and winning.
Yeah,
but still, that defense was terrible. The whole team, I blame Lampard. Carry on.
Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, it's like it's one of those ones where if you look at the goals that were conceded, they're all goals that the team are at fault for defensively as a unit. Like the amount of chances Brentford had going. I know Max said they had 2 shots all game, but at the end of the day, though, it's just one of those ones where the chances were there, but again, the substitutions. Why bring them on so late? Why are you making them so late? You should, and also this. I don't know why Aubameyang didn't start for me.
Oh God!
You know what I mean?
Let's see if he starts him on against Arsenal now.
But Dex, I didn't say they didn't have 2 shots all. They had 1 shot all game, not 2.
Oh, 1 shot.
They had 1 shot all game, and they scored.
Yeah.
One was an own goal.
Yeah, 1 shot. But I mean, it's 1 shot. But at the end of the day, this just shows you as a defensively as a team, you can't switch off. Even you can't. You got to be switched on at all times. And I feel like the second goal I think it was just too easy to be conceded. Very too easy. It was too casual.
Unbelievable.
It was poor.
And when the goal goes in,
he ran from his own half, Dex. The guy ran from his own half.
And that's what I mean. Where's the midfield and the defence in that? Where is it? Do you know what I mean? There should be some responsibility. And I don't know. I don't know where are the leaders in that team as well. I know Thiago Silva and Azpilicueta. I know they're leaders, but at the end of the day, you can't just rely on them 2. It needs to be the whole team. It needs to be the whole team.
Look, when we have we don't have a manager still. That's the problem. Frank is not a manager. I don't know. He's just the next player.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he managed a relegation form Everton before he came to Chelsea. That just shows you,
he's took Everton where they are now. So, and it looks so bad.
Have you seen Lampard's record from his last 15 or
19 games?
Put a caption.
19 Max. He's won 1 game.
He's won 1 and drawn 1, and he's lost all the rest. Of 19 or 20 games.
It's horrible.
He's not a manager, but he's stuck with us. Bowley thought it's the right thing to do to steady the fans. He knew the season was up, even Bowley. They had hopes for that semi-final, but I don't think no one had any real feelings that we're going to go and win the Champions League with this team. God.
Can I Max,
what
would you do if you were Todd Bowley? Would you keep Graham Potter to the end of the season, or would you still have gotten Lampard, but the results would have stayed the same as they are now?
No, they've kept Potter till the end of the season, and then got Pochettino in.
There was no point, really.
There was absolutely no point.
No point bringing Frank to. It's just made it worse for Lampard. It's made it worse for himself.
Had Potter stayed, I think results would have been better. Because if you look at the team, when we played against you, that's the last time we had a decent game.
Yeah,
we should have beaten you. It's just poor finishing. We created so many chances against you guys. Apparently, Potter had picked that side, although he didn't manage the side. That was his coach.
Bruno.
Bruno, he admitted as much that that was the formation that he was going to go. We had control over the midfield against you guys. So I said we did create a lot of chances. Okay, you weren't great that day, but we missed about 4 sitters in that game. We should have won that game about 2 or 3-0, I think, against Liverpool.
Yeah.
But since then, we haven't even. Since Lampard has come in, we haven't even looked like, okay, we got that deflected goal against Brighton, but we just haven't been in the league. We haven't looked like scoring. The best game under Frank was the second leg against Real Madrid. After the first leg, sorry, we had a couple of chances against them. So Real Madrid were awful. They were poor, I thought.
It's definitely a confidence issue.
That's why we look good, because they were bad.
They didn't have to come out of second gear, and we still, made hard work of it. Yeah. But there was no point. There was absolutely no point. The only way I'd have done it is if they'd been speaking to Pochettino or somebody beforehand, and he was ready to take over there and then, just before the Real Madrid game.
I think Barry went with that decision based on the fact that it was the fans. The fans were in turmoil. At the home game, the fans were
exactly. That's what I said.
And they knew they had to do something. Do you know what I mean?
That's the only reason they brought him back, to steady the fans. No other reason.
Again,
and put the spotlight, not on them. That's why.
But that was the wrong reason as well. That was the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Because, but did you see that kid was being interviewed? Nick, I'm sure you must have seen it.
Oh yeah, the France on. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah,
he said ideally he'd want Frank to stay. Really?
Yeah, someone said, just him. Yeah, he wants because they don't have a clue. God, some youngsters they think Frank is going to become as a great player. He's going to be a great manager, but it ain't going to happen.
They're just blinded by the player, not they're blinded by the player, not the
exactly. Yeah, we love him. We all do. Great legend, one of our best legends ever, but we can't manage. And even Glenn Hoddle
not all the best players make a best manager. Remember, we had an ex-Tottenham player who it was before my time. Apparently, he was a great player.
Who?
But he was an awful manager. Our worst ever manager, Danny Blanchflower.
Oh, Danchflower, yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was bad. Yeah, he was another one who wasn't a manager. Great player,
good player, but rubbish manager.
Unbelievable player. But
John Hollins,
you're right. I remember watching him. John Hollins, he couldn't manage. Yeah,
terrible.
He tried, Hollins.
Yeah,
but
he messed up the legacy from John Neal, the John Neal legacy.
Yes, exactly. He couldn't. He tried. We all love Hollins, but it wasn't to be. But Frank Lampard,
Steven Gerrard,
another one is similar with Lampard. They can't manage, big Premiership clubs.
Yeah,
they have to give it in, go back to on the BT. That's what you're good at. So. Even the Hoddle said he come
Remember
back.
Gary Neville as well when he went to Valencia.
Oh God! Don't mention Neville. Oh God! Yeah, he tried to be a manager. I can't even talk properly. God knows. Oh God! Gallagher, if these games on Sky were live somewhere else, I wouldn't watch them. I hate, especially Gallagher. Sorry, Dex, but I know he was a great Liverpool player, but I don't like. Jamie Gallagher.
Fair enough.
Plus, my reasons.
Yeah,
what he did that time, he should have been banned from TV. How can you spit at a little girl?
I know.
That's disgusting. I'll never forget. And you have him talking to kids about football. How's this guy should be banned?
I know.
Yeah. That's why. It was a good player for Liverpool. Yes, at the time.
I've never liked Carragher.
No, never. He was hard. He was a dirty player.
Sorry,
no, but he's just made himself worse what he did. He thinks people have forgotten, but we haven't.
He said something once as well, and I had to send him that video, the meme of when Zola tied him up in knots, and I said, "Are you still trying to untie yourself, mate?" You remember that one?
Yes, and the bad comments he made about Roman Abramovich. Don't forget what he said about Roman. he started the war and all this. He was said, I'm glad they banned him. Silly sod. God. Yeah. Never mind. But yeah, Dex. Liverpool are gonna they have to go for Europa League now.
Newcastle and Man U are winning, but Man U Tottenham nearly equalised. Son just missed the open goal. Yeah, 2-1 now.
Was it 2-1? God.
Yeah.
I don't want them to
open goal.
Even if they get a draw, they're not doing nothing. Liverpool it's
but
going to finish
Liverpool
City.
Want Man U to lose though, don't they? Because it'll be better for Liverpool if Man U lose.
Oh yeah.
Because it will give Liverpool a chance of
we all know. Yeah. But for us, the season was done when we sacked Tuchel. So really it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just hope we go and show ourselves against Arsenal. At least give us something,
Yeah.
That's why we come to that on Monday. I'll be doing the preview.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about. We might have an Arsenal fan on as well. You know who, Dex?
Oh God.
Gunner King.
If he comes, not that guy.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy, but he talks sense sometimes, really. But he's a crazy.
I don't know.
We banter him a lot, God.
I don't know. Some of the things he says on Twitter is a bit.
Yeah, he's crazy, but when he talks channels, he's different. He's a different guy. It's like two people. You know what I mean?
Me and Max would be the judge of that.
Yeah, if he comes, I told him he can come. Let's see. It's up to him. Gunner
King.
He's on Twitter all the time, posting stupid things, and
he's always on my FYP on TikTok as well.
Yeah,
he's the one who was posting something about Chelsea and our position.
Yeah, he's got like a beard. He's got a beard and he's bald. He wears a cap sometimes.
He's got a beard.
I think I did see something from him.
Yeah.
Talking about Twitter.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend's been suspended, isn't she?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, but she's in the comments. She's making comments. How come? How come she can make
just another open goal?
Huh?
Tottenham are missing so many sitters. They're like Chelsea.
I'm going to put it on in a minute.
I think I'm watching Chelsea at the moment. They're just missing sitter after sitter.
That's all right. We don't care about
word.
I'll tell you what, though, Nick. West Ham last night. It was. I'm not gonna lie. It's such a hard place to go there and get a result against
West Ham. It's always hard.
Yeah.
West Ham. And you done well. West Ham were winning, weren't they? 1-0.
They're 1-0 up. Yeah. I mean, it was a bit of a poor. It's a bit of poor defending, really. Like good 1-2 play on the edge of the box, and then it was just like a thunderbolt strike. I don't know what it is about the bottom teams and scoring worldy screamers against us. And then
I was surprised. I thought West Ham after when I heard 1-0, I thought they could go and win because they've been in a little bit of form lately.
Two bits of news, Nick. Two bits of news. First of all, Fabrizio saying that the Pochettino agreement is imminent.
Oh yeah, we'll know that. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently, João Felix may stay with us next season.
I would say not all the way.
But on loan though for another 6
Oh yeah, maybe another loan if because they want silly money. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's all right.
I wouldn't buy him outright though. I'll take him on loan. I would never buy him outright.
Not 100 million.
If he plays well next season and gets us into a Champions League spot, then I'll consider buying him.
Yeah, I think it's a good deal. But I'm glad Felix wants to stay with us.
Let's see if he can get. He's a good player, but I just think.
Of course he is. Yeah.
I just think he just needs that final bit to his game
to score. If he starts scoring, a few goals.
And now we'll see how good of a coach Poch is. If Poch can get him to,
that's what you need
to cook in the final third. Then I think
he
was there.
Because when I first saw, when he first came and he was playing so great, and I thought this is going to be our new Hazard. Really, he still can be. He's still young. I like Felix and Mudryk. As well.
I remember we got Nkuku coming in as well.
And we have him coming. It's the manager now. Can Pochettino, get this, get the team right, get rid of the players, we have to get rid of.
Would you loan Madueke? If we keep Felix, would you loan Madueke?
Yeah, he's young enough. He can go on a loan for me, yeah. Because we got a lot of players still.
Yeah.
But, I would, for his own good. I think if he goes on loan, he can come back and be even better, yeah. But let's see what happens. God. Dex, any more comments about Liverpool, Chelsea, or whoever? What about Everton? Everton could go out.
That's what I want to ask Dex.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Do you want Everton to get relegated?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I would love Everton to get relegated. Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're the only team who hasn't
Everton
been
getting relegated would be the most funniest thing.
Yeah,
most funniest day of my lifetime as a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Just watching Everton getting relegated.
Because look, Liverpool being in the second division, everyone, United, Arsenal and Everton. That's the only two.
But as I said to you the other day, the only reason Arsenal didn't get in is
we know Arsenal cheated.
And it's meant to be Tottenham. It was Tottenham.
I remember that time. Instead. Yeah, that was a big, I don't know, it wasn't right what they did, but they did it. They kept Arsenal up for some reason.
I think we will finish. I've said this to my mate earlier. I think we will finish 5th or 6th, 5th being the minimum. I think top 4 is a bit hard.
Imagine, Dex, imagine if you finish 7, you have to go in that Conference League.
No, we won't finish the conference.
You can.
Tottenham can
you have to make sure you don't finish 7. That's between you and Tottenham.
Yeah,
imagine.
Tottenham can go 7th. They need to win it. They need to win a trophy more than us because
the only good thing about us, we're not going to get that Conference League. That's the only good thing. I'd rather finish 16th.
The only good thing about getting into the Conference League, Nick, is that if we win the thing, at least we could say we've won everything.
No, I don't. Even that, I don't want that. No. No, don't give me. I don't want it. They should scrap it. Really, silly. Just to make more money.
Whose brainchild was that?
That's FIFA, wasn't it? UEFA.
That's ridiculous.
Why don't they? President, that idiot. What's his name? God.
If they wanted to bring back a competition, why didn't they just do what it was before, where they had the UEFA Cup? And then the Cup Winners' Cup,
Yes, that was good. The Cup Winners' Cup was big.
Exactly.
They got rid of that, and they're going to brought this Conference League. What's all this? God. Anyway, Liverpool have to watch out now, Dex.
Oh yeah.
You don't want Conference League.
I think we're picking up a bit of form. We're picking up a bit of form.
You've got a game in hand of Villa.
Yeah.
So you win that, and then you go 5th. So I think you're going to finish 5th.
Well, yeah, we got picking up a bit of form now, and I mean we got Tottenham on Sunday, which is a massive game.
You should thrash them.
Really. Yeah, we need to win that game. That's
they might get another 6.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. I'm watching this game. Tottenham are playing really well.
Really?
They are. They're playing.
I'm not watching
battering.
It. Yeah.
They are battering Man U, but they just can't. They remind me of Chelsea.
They can't get the equaliser.
They just can't get the ball in the back of the net. Yeah.
The thing about Spurs, though, at the moment, they're conceding goals very early, and I think that kills them a lot in games.
Yeah. But that's the only good thing we're going to take from this season is not finishing 7. That's the only good thing I can think of. Everything else, but it's a shambles. From
because with Manchester United and Man City in the FA Cup final, and Man United already winning the FA Cup, it goes down to 6, doesn't it?
The only bad thing is we don't need City to beat Real Madrid. I want Real Madrid now because I can't have City winning the treble. For me, they're going to watch.
What's going to happen?
The double for sure, but they can't win the Champions League.
They are going to win the treble.
You think
they will win the Champions League? Because I don't rate Real Madrid this season.
Yeah, but when it comes to the Champions League,
no. Man City,
they can knock them out, Max. Well, I'm hoping they knock them out.
Man City, the way that Real Madrid play,
they
don't play deep. can't see.
God. Yeah,
I think Man City are going to win. I think Man City are going to win.
Oh, let's welcome Olsen late, but never mind. Olsen, hi. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, guys. I just I've been busy day, but I just realized you might still be on, so I said let me pop in for a bit.
Yeah, we're always on. We've talked about everything, but we let you do the talking for now. Give us your thoughts on the abysmal display from the team and manager last night. What's the next steps? What do we do? Do we trust Pochettino? It looks like he's going to be Pochettino, but is it going to work? I don't know. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, what can I say? it's just ridiculous right now. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just deflated by everything. But right now, I just try not to bother too much because, I mean, it's not news to us, the whole shambles that it is right now with Chelsea. So, at the end of the day, we just have to, take it as it is and hope we can turn things around. The display yesterday, I mean, just starting from the lineup itself is just atrocious, and I still, even till right now, I can't even wrap my head around what this guy Lampard is trying to do. Like, I mean, no disrespect, I love the guy.
I think we all said it. Every Chelsea fan said when they saw the lineup, we knew we were going to lose. Ridiculous lineup.
And to think that it's not even one of those cases where you can make a case for, we have injuries, so that's why you're leaving out certain players. These guys are fit, and you decide to pack a whole bunch of attackers in the line on the bench to start without any attacker, only for you to go down and then bring them on. Like, what are you doing? What's the rationale behind that? Like, the same thing. Can you say that again, Max?
Sorry to interrupt. I said it was Brentford we're playing. It wasn't Man City or Real Madrid or someone. It was Brentford.
Exactly. Like, that's the worst part. Like, we're playing against Brentford at home, Stamford Bridge, and you go with that kind of backward formation. Like, even against Madrid one, I was like, I tried to understand it, but in my own head, I was still not understanding it, because with the Madrid one too, we were already on the back foot from the first leg at 2-0 down. So there's no reason to be conservative again. At that point, you really have to be throwing, everything at it. You either go out, by, like, it makes no difference at that point. If you go out by 10-0 on aggregate, or you fight your way back and claw your way back to 2-1, but for you to then give them the chance to capitalize, and then at this point we were now 2-0 down, now 4-0, and you are trying to come back. Like, it was just, and it's just, the sad part about it was, like, yesterday I was looking at it, I said, the state it is now, it's just so mad, because we really can't get rid of Lampard. We're stuck with him until the end of the season. But I'm not kidding you. I do not even see how this guy is just going to be worse from here. So I would just advise every Chelsea fan to just prepare their mind for, nothing else from this season. We might end up losing every match, and it is what it is. But moving on from that, like, there's nothing we can do about that. But going on to the new appointment where we can rectify things. Honestly, Pochettino, for me, I've had a lot of people give him stick for, being at the Tottenham affiliation and everything. For me, I'm less bothered about those kind of things. It's not one of those things where, when he coached Tottenham, he didn't really come at, like, when he was in Tottenham, it's not like he had anything where he did something to upset us as fans. I'm talking of Pochettino himself. I know we don't like Tottenham. Yeah. But with the Rafa Benitez issue, then it was something when Benitez was there. He already took digs at us on a personal level. So it was something where we.
To Nick. That's what I said to Nick a couple of days
ago. But with Pochettino, it was with Pochettino while he was in Tottenham,
Max
he was extremely professional. I don't remember him taking any dig at us.
Tottenham have equalised. I can't believe
Don
it.
Scored. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
United got a corner. Can it make it 3-2 injury time? Never mind.
That's Tottenham versus who is playing again?
Man United.
Man U.
Oh, United. Okay.
Man U up.
Okay.
But it's the last seconds.
Tottenham have been playing well though. That's what I said to you, Nick. The goal was coming. They've been better.
They had to play well after the demolishing.
Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Think about it. Tottenham are probably managing with Tottenham are probably managing with another interim manager, right? Who is Ryan Mason?
And you've got them playing in the first game. Yeah,
they play better.
Exactly. Imagine. And look at Lampard over there. You that have a Premier League experience, or like Lampard with your Premier League experience already, and you come out doing things like that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's not a manager. We all know.
They're playing good though. Tottenham are playing really good.
Just put it on actually. Last seconds left, but it looks like a draw. Yeah.
It's but we like right now. It looks like we have to go with Pochettino, and with all the news indication, it looks like it's gonna be him. My only thing is that I would hope that the board just let whoever the manager is, if it's Pochettino, they should just let him, build his team,
do the football stuff,
and control. Like I need the board to really take a little back pedal on how much they're trying to get involved.
They must get involved. If we're going to succeed, they got to leave the football side to the next manager, Pochettino or whoever, because it doesn't work. They can't keep interfering. Let the manager decide. That's the only hope we have. And Pochettino is going to want that as well. He's not a yes man. People are saying, he's a yes man. I don't think he is, really, Max.
No, he's not. He's not.
No. I think he's more than that. He's not elite, but he can become elite. Maybe with us. Yeah. Anything else, Olsen? Max?
No, I need to go now anyway.
Yeah, I think we said it all. Also,
I mean, there's really nothing. There's really not much.
No, I'll just remind you, we're going to do the Arsenal preview Monday.
Okay, got it.
So hopefully you come on.
Sure.
Yeah, so till Monday, I think we said it all. We said a lot of things. Let's see what happens. We'll be back here Monday.
All right, guys. I'm going to bounce now.
Thanks for coming, even if you come on for a short time. Thanks to you, Max.
All right, big up, Max. Leaders.
Thanks to Certify and Dex. So with that, folks, I think we've said it all tonight. Let's hope for better times. We'll be back Monday night, same time, for the Arsenal preview. Till then, we're going to say good night. Oh, sorry, was that? Till then, we will say good night. God bless you all. And whoever came in the chat or watch us, thanks a lot. And please don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. It's very important, and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. It's free, so please do that if you haven't. I think I said it all. So thanks and good night, and we hopefully see you Monday. Thank you. Good night. God bless you all.